would now assume the responsibilities of the governor in acting capacity until there is a written declaration to the contrary. The leave is expected to commence on Wednesday, December the 13th, 2023. Oladiji expressed optimism that the governor would soon resume his duty. Now, residents of Shupari community in Akoko South West local government area of Ondo State have protested against what they termed undue marginalization. They called for equity and fairness in the proposed allocation of LCDA's headquarters. Adaba FM Zulubumi Olatunji has details.
The newly created local council development area has continued to generate reactions from different communities. This has brought out the residents of the Supare community to seek for their own LCDA. The chairman committee on actualization of Supare LCDA, Alhaji Abdulrasheed Akerele, said the community is long overdue to own its LCDAs. Akerele, who is also the chief imam of the community, said the state government has not been fair to the people of Supare as they were not included in the proposed LCDAs.
Local government area that are smaller than Akoko Southwest with 16 political wards and 2 state constituencies in terms of political wards like Owo community, which was assigned 4 additional local LCDAs. Therefore, if the state government cannot deploy the same mayor it deploy in those local government areas in Akoko Southwest local government, hence it is suffice to say that the state government has not been fair to Akoko Southwest local government.
The regent of Supare Akoko, Princess Adebukola Adedeji Adebayo, said the community has what it takes to own LCDA's headquarters. Princess Adebukola urged Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu to give listening ears to their grievances and act appropriately.
The government continued display for Supare Akoko has placed us in a state of perpetual bondage, hindering our progress and development. We seek your intervention to ensure that Supare receive the action regarding the upgrading of LCDA in Supare Akoko.
The Olusupare in council and a community leader, Mr. Fabuaju Titus, tasked the state government to reconsider Supare for an LCDA's headquarters.
The LCDA we are fighting for, it is what should be given to us. Even when Baba Jashi was there, he was trying to create LCDA, and Supare was made with the capital at Etioro Supare. So it has been in a system for a long time. We have been cheated.
Gbogbo nǹkan tó lè mú kí Supare jẹ́ headquarters local government ní Supare ti ní kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tó bá wà lóde kó fi wá sí ààyè wa nítorí pé kókó ní Supare jẹ́ lákòókò.
Another community leader, Group Captain Bola Oweye, retired, revealed that the community has contributed greatly to the revenue generation of Ondo State.
When we talk of IGR, Supare is the first, followed by Oba. Apart from that, when we talk of generating fund, is it to the federal government? Is it to the state government? Supare is there. We are the full basket of Ondo State. So it's a slight if we are not given this thing. And that means the community is being pushed to the wall to the sense that we may decide to be on our own if they are not given LCDA.
Since the announcement of the creation of the LCDAs by the state government, various communities have agitated for reconsideration. Olubumi Olatunji for Adaba FM News.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has declared a former Minister of Power and Steel, Olu Agunloye, wanted over alleged $6 billion fraud. Agunloye served under former President Olusegun Obasanjo between 1999 and 2003. The anti-graft agency made this known through a notification posted on its Facebook account, appealing that anyone with information about his whereabouts should report to the agency or the police. It was gathered that the anti-graft agency had invited Agunloye for questioning over his role in the $6 billion Mambila hydropower contract, but it did not honor their invitation. While Agunloye was serving under the ex-president, the Mambila power project was approved, but allegedly without the approval of the Federal Executive Council. In an interview, Obasanjo insisted that he was not in the know of who awarded the contract. Obasanjo challenged Agunloye to tell Nigerians, where it derived the authority to award a $6 billion contract in 2003. In its response, Agunloye said the nature of the initial contract for the Mambila Power Project was awarded as a build, operate and transfer contract in May 2003 under his watch. He said the government was not obliged to pay a kobo to the contract under the build, operate and transfer BOT agreement, as it was to be fully funded by the newly registered company whose declared assets were worth less than $2,000 at the time. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has deployed Adegoke Fayoade as the new Commissioner of Police in Lagos State. This is according to a tweet by the first spokesman, Muyiwa Adejobi, on Tuesday. It will be taken over from Idowu Owonwa. Omonwa has been promoted to the rank of Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of the Federal Criminal Investigation Department, Alagbo Ikoyi, Lagos. Until Fayoade's recent deployment, he was in charge of armament at the force headquarters, Abuja. Now, intrigues continue to trail the political crisis in Rivers State as the State House of Assembly complex was demolished this morning. This was as Governor Siminalayi Fubara presented the 2024 budget estimate to 5 members of the Edison Ehiye-led group at the Government House the same moment the demolition was being carried out. Ehiye was recognized by the court as the Speaker of the House. The presentation of the budget was held as a hall in the Government House, apparently due to the demolition of the State Assembly complex. Bulldozers arrived at the complex around 6 a.m. and commenced the demolition exercise about 2 months after fire gutted the complex. On Monday, 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly defected from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress. The 27 members were said to be loyal to Martins Amewule, who is an ally of Nyesom Wike, a former governor of the state, till May the 29th, 2023. The crisis in the 32-member assembly had begun as a result of a rift between Fubara and his predecessor, Nyesom Wike. In October, the assembly under Amewule served an impeachment notice on Fubara and removed Ehiye as the House leader. However, some members of the assembly loyal to Fubara immediately impeached Amewule and made Ehiye the new speaker. A Rivers State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt subsequently restrained the Amewule-led group from forcefully gaining access into the assembly complex, pending the hearing of the suit before it. Meanwhile, the state government has taken responsibility for the demolition of the assembly complex. In the meantime, the Rivers State government has given reasons for the demolition of the Rivers State House of Assembly complex. In a statement, the State Commissioner for Information, Joseph Johnson, says the decision to demolish and rebuild the Rivers State House of Assembly complex was due to the structural defects caused by the recent explosion and fire incident in the main building. Johnson notes that Governor Siminalayi Fubara deemed it fit to rebuild the structure after he inspected the level of damage done to the building following the fire incident. He said professionals were invited to advise the government on the integrity of the building, and they noted that the structural defects have now made the complex unfit for human use. Recall that on October the 29th, 2023, there was an explosion in the assembly complex which affected the hallowed chamber. You're listening to Araba News at 3 on 88.9 FM Akure, transmitting from Ilaramokin. After the break, Kaduna community drags federal government to court over bombing. Details in a subsequent bulletins. Stay with us.
Achievers University calling. With the recent approval given to Achievers University of Ondo State by the National Universities Commission to run new undergraduate programs, applications are invited from qualified candidates for admission to the following new programs for the 2023-2024 academic session: Medicine and Surgery, Pharmacy, Physiotherapy, Health Information Science, Procurement Management, Banking and Finance, Remote Sensing and Geoscience Information System, Guidance and Counseling, Library and Information Science, Chemistry Education, and Biology Education. Also, admission to undergraduate programs in the university's colleges of Engineering and Technology, Law, Natural and Applied Sciences, Social and Management Sciences, and Faculty of Health Sciences is still going on. For online processing of these supplementary admissions, visit www.achievers.edu.ng or obtain the forms at the university. Screening of candidates comes up Monday to Friday in the Registrar's Office, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. Call 0803-222-9522. Achievers University Owo. Knowledge, integrity, and leadership.
As the Christmas bells ring and joy begins to flow, in this season, Chivita juice is the way to go. Correct enjoyment, cheerful celebrations. In this season, Chivita juice is the way to go. Chivita season is here. Whoever you are, this Christmas, enjoy your Chivita.
Everyone has a Chivita. Enjoy your Chivita this season.
Enjoy your Chivita.
The news on Adaba 88.9 FM.
Glad to have you back for news, update, and live streaming. Visit our website www.adaba889.fm or download Adaba FM app on Google Play Store. You can be part of us on our social media platforms: www.facebook.com/AdabaFM88.9 on Facebook, at Adaba889FM on Instagram and Twitter and X, and Adaba FM TV on YouTube. You can provide us information via email: newsroom@adaba889.fm. Until the rest of the bulletin. The Nigerian government has unveiled plans to end the smuggling of vehicles into the country through the National Vehicle Registry Policy, VREG. VREG integrates vehicles data across several agencies, including the Nigeria Customs Service, Vehicles Inspection Offices, the Police, National Central Vehicles Data, and that of the Federal Road Safety Corps database. Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Wale Edun, told participants at the VREG Zonal Sensitization Campaign in Abuja on Tuesday that the initiative would curb customs duty evasion by vehicle importers. He said the Federal Ministry of Finance is saddled with the responsibility of managing the nation's finances and revenue streams. Tutubiri villagers in the Igabi local government area of Kaduna State have dragged the Nigerian government to court. The villagers are demanding the sum of 33 billion naira compensation following the recent airstrikes by the Nigerian army that killed over 100 persons. Counsel to the villagers, Mukhtar Usman, filed the suit on December the 8th before a federal high court in Kaduna. The villagers are also demanding an apology to be published in at least 3 national dailies. They said the suit was to enforce the fundamental rights to life of the survivors of the incident. Minister of Aviation Festus Keyamo has announced that airlines will start compensating passengers for delayed or cancelled flights from January 2024. The minister disclosed this during a session with the Joint National Assembly Committee on Aviation, where he defended his ministry's budget for the fiscal year 2024. Keyamo revealed that a comprehensive list of airlines responsible for delayed or cancelled flights would be regularly published in the media as part of the compensation initiative. He emphasized the need for transparency in informing the public about airline performance, including details such as the duration of delays and actions taken by regulators. As part of the compensation strategy, Keyamo proposed a deduction from the flight tickets of airlines responsible for delays. It suggested a discount be applied to tickets purchased by passengers affected by delays or cancellations. Sports. Former Manchester United centre-back Rio Ferdinand has revealed that Rafael Varane and Aaron Wan-Bissaka must now step up after the club suffered more injury woes on Tuesday. Recall that both Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw sustained injury during Manchester United's Champions League 1-0 defeat to Bayern Munich on Tuesday night at Old Trafford. The pair were replaced by Johnny Evans and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, respectively. And now to end Anaba News at 3, a recap of our top stories. We told you that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has declared a former Minister of Power and Steel, Olu Agunloye, wanted over alleged $6 billion fraud. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, was deployed at Digoke Fayade as the new Commissioner of Police in Lagos State. So the Bere villagers in Igabi local government area of Kaduna State have dragged the Nigerian government to court, demanding a 33 billion naira compensation. That's Araba News at 3. It was edited by Patience Ibe Adeola Adekunle.